Hello everyone and welcome back to Vlada's Place. I absolutely love having you as our guests on our YouTube channel. The written version of this recipe can be found below this video. I spent all morning at the DMV office with transferring title, re-registering the cars and getting a new ID. Hungry like a wolf, and I came home and I'm so hungry I don't want to eat just anything, so I decided to make myself one of my favorite dishes. A couple of years ago, kids and I sailed all the way down to Ensenada in Mexico to have a perfect taco. Today, and together with you, I'm gonna give my best shot to recreate some of those amazing flavors from Mexico. On top of that, I'm gonna make amazing pineapple salsa. So let me show you what's going on. This pepper is almost done. So you see how nice and brown it is? And the reason I'm doing this is just to enhance the flavors and to bring the roasted flavor to the taco. I'll let the pepper cool. And next, I'm gonna roast onions. A little thing that I saw in Mexico, and I absolutely love that. So we're just gonna roast them a little bit and we'll serve them on the top of taco. Okay, let's start with onions, and I'm gonna chop these really thin so that you don't have big chunks of it in salsa. Nice and thin. We're going with one onion. Okay, now that they're done, I'm just going to drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil, just a touch of salt, and a touch of pepper. And we're going to put them aside together with the pepper to cool off. It's looking good. Set the pepper and onions aside to cool. Next is tomato. I'm gonna go with the 2 fresh tomatoes. And I should just mention that when you make salsa, there are no measurements or particular recipe. You should just follow your taste. But this is just a general idea of what that salsa might be like. And we're going with the 2 cups of a ripe pineapple. Just cut it in small pieces like this. All right, next will be about 2 avocados. Let's just cut them nice and small like this. Should you wish to make a salsa creamier, I would suggest to mash avocados, but I like the aesthetics of cubed avocado. Okay, we're gonna add some fresh cilantro, and this too is per your taste. I like a lot of cilantro. Okay, so set that aside. All right, now let's add some of this pepper. So what I'll do, I'm just gonna peel the burnt parts of the pepper off. Now, don't concern yourselves if you can't get all of it off. Some of this will add that extra flavor. So just peel as much as you can. So cut the pepper in thin strips, and also keep in mind that these peppers are just a little bit spicy, which is exactly what we want. So just chop up a little bit like this. Let's add this as well. And now we're just going to add salt and pepper and a little bit of lemon juice. So what's missing is lime. Since my lime tree is not producing at the moment, we're just going to go with some fresh lemons. And so you too, if you don't have lime, you can substitute lime for the lemons. And beside adding the flavor, lime or lemon also preserves the color and freshness of a salsa. So we'll do that, and a little bit of black pepper, or a lot, depends on how you like it, and some salt. And then we're going to bring it all together. here comes the best part. Just blending all these flavors together. And so with salsa done, we're gonna let the salsa rest, and salt will loosen up all the juices. So this will be perfect. We have another 15-20 minutes while we make tortilla, and by that time salsa will come together really nice. All right, they're almost done. We're gonna start serving. So here we go. Mickey, give me the plate, honey. A little bit of this pork. All right, a little bit of cabbage. Give me the plate, honey. Thank you. A lot of this good salsa. That looks good. And of course we gotta do a roasted onion, and then we're gonna top it off with sour cream and sriracha. So may I have another one, Mickey, please? Deliciousness of Mexican food comes from the freshness of its ingredients. Fresh and pure is what comes to my mind when I think about the Mexican food. And when you've wrapped that up in a fresh made tortilla, you got yourself an amazing meal. Here's another one. A little bit of meat. You got all these good juices inside. And taco, when it's done right, it is an absolute explosion of good flavors and tastes. What I like the best about it, it's the freshness. Cilantro that comes out with the lime or lemon in our case, and all these grilled vegetables. And this looks phenomenal. Okay, let's add a little bit of this, sour cream, and we are ready to eat. All right, this is our final dish. Food looks amazing, and kitchen looks like a bomb exploded in it. But that's what you need. That's what needs to happen in order to get really good food. And guess what? I don't mind. Thank you all for watching and spending time with us today in my little kitchen. Next recipe is on the way, so make sure to subscribe and also to send us your thumbs up or your likes. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this recipe with you. I hope you like it, and I hope you'll try to make it. But more than that, I want to thank you for allowing me to share the richness of our country's cultures and all the people, their colors, flavors, and the melodies that make us who we are as a country. My name is Vlada Vladic, and I'm a founder of a charitable organization called Vlada Seeds of Life, whose mission is to help reconnect American families and communities. So keep an eye for our television program called Cooking and Kids on your public access television stations. And until then, please stop by our website to find out more about our charity. You can find out more at www.vladav.com.